Mikey Williams is facing multiple charges tonight.
Found several weapons inside Mikey Williams' home.
Faces up to 28 years in prison.
Mikey Williams was once hailed as the next big thing in basketball, a prodigy destined for NBA greatness. With jaw-dropping talent and millions of fans, his rise seemed unstoppable. But behind the fame lay controversies that derailed his path.
This morning, local high school basketball star Mikey Williams is accused of assault with a deadly weapon.
Facing 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, Mikey's story became one of wasted potential and hard-learned lessons. So where did it all go wrong? Let's dive into the untold story of Mikey Williams' rise and fall. Mikey Williams, born on June 26, 2004, in San Diego, California, was destined for greatness in the world of sports. Raised in a family with a strong athletic foundation, his father, Malin Williams, was a talented basketball player, and his mother, Charisse, excelled as an All-American softball player. This combination of talent and discipline set the stage for Mikey's early immersion into athletics. From an early age, it was clear that Mikey had inherited the athletic genes of his parents. At just 3 years old, Mikey began playing basketball. While most kids his age were still learning the basics, Mikey already showcased advanced skills that set him apart. His natural ability to handle the ball, shoot accurately, and display incredible athleticism hinted at his bright future. His passion for the game was undeniable, and by the time he reached elementary school, his talent was impossible to ignore. Mikey's first taste of competition came during his middle school years when he began playing on highly competitive circuits. These early experiences exposed him to tougher opponents and allowed him to refine his game. He quickly became known for his scoring abilities, often dominating games with a mix of explosive dunks and precise shooting. By the time Mikey reached 8th grade, he had gained attention from local coaches, scouts, and even basketball fans across the country who were eager to see what he could do on the court. The turning point in Mikey's young career came during his freshman year at San Ysidro High School. He made headlines when he scored an astonishing 77 points in a single game, shattering records and earning national recognition. It wasn't just the numbers that impressed fans, it was the way Mikey played. His style was fearless, with a flair for flashy plays that kept audiences captivated. Whether it was a highlight reel dunk or a deep three-pointer, Mikey made every game an event. His incredible freshman season didn't just put him on the radar of high school basketball rankings, it made him a household name. By the end of the season, Mikey was ranked among the top recruits in the nation, with scouts labeling him as a future NBA prospect. His highlight tapes went viral, amassing millions of views on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. His growing online following cemented his status as one of the youngest basketball stars in the world. Mikey's meteoric rise wasn't just about his talent, it was also about his charisma and ability to connect with fans. His confidence, both on and off the court, drew people in, while his performances kept them coming back for more. Yet with great fame came great expectations, and Mikey would soon face the pressures and challenges of living under the spotlight. For now though, he was living the dream, a young prodigy with the basketball world at his feet. By the time Mikey Williams entered high school, he wasn't just a talented basketball player, he was a global sensation. With over 1 million Instagram followers before even stepping onto a high school court, Mikey became a household name among young basketball fans. His social media presence was unmatched, showcasing highlight dunks, deep three-pointers, and a confidence that resonated with his generation. As his videos went viral, Mikey symbolized the rise of the social media basketball prodigy, blurring the lines between athlete and influencer. However, fame is a double-edged sword. While Mikey enjoyed the perks of stardom, endorsements, widespread visibility, and a growing platform, it came with immense scrutiny. Every performance, decision, and even personal moment was dissected by fans and critics alike. The pressure to not only perform on the court, but also maintain his image online was intense, and the weight of being a teenage icon began to mount. With so many eyes on him, the stakes were higher than ever. As Mikey's reputation grew, so did his ambitions. After a record-setting freshman year at San Ysidro High School, he decided to transfer to Lake Norman Christian School in North Carolina. The move was strategic, allowing Mikey to face tougher competition and elevate his game against nationally ranked opponents. While the decision was praised by some as a step toward his NBA dream, it also came with challenges. The transition to a new school, new teammates, and a different style of play demanded rapid adjustment. Frequent changes in his basketball environment added to the difficulty of maintaining consistency in his performances. Despite these challenges, Mikey's talent remained undeniable. He continued to impress scouts with his scoring ability, athleticism, and flair for the dramatic. His performances at Lake Norman only solidified his position as one of the top prospects in the country. Offers from major college programs poured in, with universities vying to be part of Mikey's journey. Programs like Kansas, Arizona, and USC expressed interest, recognizing the star power and potential he could bring to their teams. In the end, Mikey made the decision to commit to the University of Memphis, a choice that shocked some but thrilled others. Coached by NBA legend Penny Hardaway, the program offered Mikey the chance to learn from one of the best and prepare for the professional stage. His commitment further fueled the narrative that Mikey was destined for the NBA, with fans eagerly anticipating his college debut. Yet, as the spotlight grew brighter, so did the expectations. The balance between embracing his growing fame and focusing on his development became increasingly difficult. Mikey's story wasn't just about basketball anymore. It was about navigating the complexities of being a teenage superstar in an era where every move is watched, with millions rooting for him and just as many waiting to critique him. The next chapter of Mikey's journey was bound to be as challenging as it was captivating.
This morning, local high school basketball star Mikey Williams is accused of assault with a deadly weapon.
The 18-year-old was arrested yesterday afternoon around 3:30 in Hamul. According to the sheriff's department, he was arrested for an incident on Bratton Valley Road. He was released last night on $50,000 bail.
In April 2023, Mikey Williams' promising basketball career took a dramatic turn when he was arrested and charged with multiple counts of assault with a deadly weapon. The incident, which allegedly occurred during an altercation at his San Diego home, sent shockwaves through the sports world. Reports indicated that an argument escalated, leading to gunfire that resulted in serious charges being brought against Mikey. With 5 counts of assault initially filed, the severity of the accusations placed him at the center of a legal storm. The charges were no small matter. Assault with a deadly weapon is a felony, carrying significant potential prison time. For a young athlete already under intense scrutiny, the legal proceedings were both a personal and professional blow. Mikey initially pleaded not guilty, but the case dragged on for months, tarnishing his public image. In the end, he agreed to a plea deal, pleading guilty to 1 felony count in exchange for a reduced sentence. While the plea deal allowed him to avoid the maximum penalties, the damage to his reputation was undeniable. The fallout from Mikey's arrest was immediate and far-reaching. The University of Memphis, where Mikey had committed to play college basketball, quickly suspended him from the team. For a player who had long been touted as a future NBA star, this decision was a devastating setback. His suspension not only removed him from the court, but also raised serious questions about his eligibility and readiness to compete at the college level. Endorsement deals, a significant part of Mikey's financial and personal brand, were also jeopardized. Puma, one of his most prominent sponsors, swiftly cut ties with him. This deal had been a cornerstone of Mikey's off-court ventures, showcasing his ability to leverage his star power into lucrative opportunities. Losing Puma was a stark reminder of how quickly fame can fade when personal conduct fails to meet public expectations. Other brands that had aligned themselves with Mikey's image as a youthful, exciting athlete also distanced themselves, leaving his marketability in tatters. The court of public opinion was equally harsh. While some fans remained supportive, others criticized Mikey for jeopardizing a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with what appeared to be reckless behavior. Social media, a platform that had once catapulted him to fame, became a space for intense scrutiny. Memes, commentary, and debates about Mikey's choices flooded the internet, further amplifying the negative attention surrounding his name. The legal troubles had a profound effect on Mikey's basketball aspirations. Once considered a lock for the NBA draft, his arrest cast a long shadow over his prospects. NBA teams, known for their due diligence when evaluating young talent, began to question whether Mikey's off-court behavior made him a risky investment. His draft stock, previously bolstered by his high school accolades and social media presence, took a significant hit. Scouts and analysts debated whether his talent could outweigh the baggage he now carried. The timing of the incident also complicated matters. As Mikey transitioned from high school to college basketball, the charges disrupted what should have been a critical developmental period. Missing out on valuable playing time at Memphis not only delayed his growth, but also limited his ability to prove himself against top-tier competition. For a player whose path to the NBA already faced challenges due to his unconventional journey, the legal issues added yet another hurdle. Beyond Mikey's individual case, the incident served as a cautionary example for young athletes navigating fame and responsibility. The intense spotlight that accompanies early success often leaves little room for error, and Mikey's story highlighted the importance of decision-making both on and off the court. For many rising stars, his experience underscored the need for strong guidance, mentorship, and an understanding of the consequences that come with their actions. Mikey Williams' talent has never been in question. As one of the most electrifying high school players of his generation, his scoring ability and flair for the dramatic drew comparisons to NBA legends. Scouts marveled at his athleticism, court vision, and ability to perform under pressure. For years, Mikey was seen as a sure thing, a future professional player with all the tools to succeed at the highest level, but talent alone isn't enough to secure long-term success, and Mikey's decisions off the court have cast a long shadow over his potential. The consequences of his legal troubles have already created ripple effects across his career. Suspended from college basketball and losing key endorsement deals, Mikey's once clear path to the NBA has become increasingly uncertain. These setbacks not only damaged his reputation, but also raised serious concerns about his ability to navigate the pressures of fame and responsibility. For a young athlete, the stakes are incredibly high, and every misstep can lead to missed opportunities and a tarnished legacy. Mikey's story raises a broader question about the challenges faced by young athletes in the modern era. With fame arriving earlier than ever, thanks to social media, players like Mikey must learn to balance the demands of their talent with the accountability required by their platform. His journey highlights the need for guidance, maturity, and a strong support system, elements that are often lacking for athletes thrust into the spotlight at such a young age. The rise of Mikey Williams isn't just a personal story, it's also a reflection of the evolving dynamics in sports culture. Social media has transformed the way young athletes are discovered, promoted, and celebrated, but it also brings challenges that are often underestimated. Mikey's early fame is a product of this hype culture, where basketball prodigies are thrust into the spotlight long before they're ready to handle its pressures. Social media platforms have turned young athletes into global sensations overnight, but with fame comes intense scrutiny. For Mikey, amassing millions of followers before high school meant that every move he made was magnified. The constant pressure to perform at a high level, both on the court and in maintaining his personal brand, can overwhelm even the most talented players. In Mikey's case, the relentless attention may have contributed to his struggles, showing how early fame can sometimes hinder long-term growth. The industry's responsibility in these situations cannot be ignored. Schools, coaches, and agents who benefit from the success of young athletes also have a duty to prepare them for life in the spotlight. This includes offering mentorship, teaching life skills, and ensuring that athletes have the tools to navigate fame responsibly. In Mikey's case, it raises questions about whether more could have been done to help him handle the unique challenges of his rapid rise to fame. Mikey's story also echoes the struggles of other prodigies, such as Julian Newman and Amoni Bates, who face similar issues balancing early success with personal development. While Newman's basketball career fizzled out due to an overemphasis on entertainment over skill, Bates faced scrutiny for struggling to meet the high expectations set during his teenage years. These examples show that hype alone is not enough to guarantee success, and that a solid foundation is critical for young athletes to thrive. Mikey Williams' journey showcases the ups and downs of early fame, revealing that immense talent can be both a gift and a challenge. From his rapid ascent as a high school sensation to the legal troubles that altered his career, his story serves as a powerful reminder that skill alone cannot sustain success without accountability and proper support. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to watch our next one shown on screen.